And if you had run, you would be running as a Republican, correct? Correct. I would like now to direct your attention to July of 2006. Were you working at a celebrity golf tournament in Lake Tahoe at that time? Yes. And for whom were you working at the time? I was still under contract with Wicked Pictures, the adult film company. Contract? Meaning you were both a director and a writer and also an actress? Yes, ma'am. And what were you and others from Wicked Entertainment doing at this golf tournament in Lake Tahoe in July of 2006? So, Wicked sponsors one of the holes on the golf course, which, yes, I know it's very funny. We are an adult film company sponsoring one of the holes, and we had a table in the gift room where celebrities would come through, get a gift bag, check out the products, pose for photos. And that's pretty common in any sort of event. They usually have a gift room, and even the award shows have these. It's very common. So you went with others from your company to promote the company? Right. It was myself, the owner of the company, a couple of the staff from the company, and some of the contract girls. And the players would come around. You would stay at your hole that had the company's logo, and you would give them water, towels, take a photo. And then later the next day, or whatever, the evening, they would go to the gift rooms. And did you meet Donald Trump on the golf course at that celebrity golf tournament in Lake Tahoe? Yes, I did. Can you describe how you encountered him on the golf course? It was a very brief encounter. The players were playing. They came through very quickly. We met every person who was in the golf tournament at that moment. They came through. Obviously, they would take their shot. I would say hello and introduce myself to them. I introduced myself, the company, and the other contract girls, not just to Mr. Trump, but every player that came through. Gave them water, posed for pictures. It was a very brief encounter on the course. Do you recall, if at all, what you discussed with Mr. Trump on the golf course at that time? It wasn't very much. So, the owner of the company was like, this is my contract girl, Jessica, and this is my contract star and director, Stormy Daniels. And that's when he acted like, oh, you actually direct too. You must be the smart one. And there is a picture and they moved on. And what did you know about Mr. Trump at the time, if anything? Well, that he was, obviously, a golfer and that he had a television show I had never seen called Celebrity Apprentice or The Apprentice. And he had done some reality TV things. Do you recall what the reality TV things were that you knew about at the time? He did a lot of cameos and things like that. I definitely remember seeing movies, commercials, or whatever and something for wrestling, which I am, from Louisiana. It's a big deal. How old were you at the time? 27. And did you know his approximate age, or could you tell his approximate age at the time? I didn't know his age. I knew he was probably old or older than my father. So, how old was your father at the time? 60.